How you feeling?
Feel great.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I like that. I like that answer.
All right, what's up, Locker Nuts? Okay, I made it. I'm here, and I'm very grateful to be alive. And I was a little sketchy at one point there. Even though our odds were pretty good, since filming that first update, the surgeon gave us a lot of hope. Told us that the chances were 99% because of my health and age. That's pretty funny, right? Says that I'm young, but 99%. So they gave us a lot of hope, but obviously there's still a lot of risk. It's not a small thing. So it's triple bypass surgery. So if you're not familiar with that, I know most of you are, because we've gotten so many, just an outpouring of comments and messages and prayers and people relating their own stories. All right, guys. Sorry, I had to stop it because a doctor came in, our cardiologist. And this has been like a routine thing. We've been having nonstop activity pretty much all day and many times through the night. There's a lot of stuff that goes on during the day of just laying around in bed. So just within the last hour, I had physical therapy, respiratory therapy, or maybe 2 hours, and sponge bath,
X-ray,
just in the last 2 hours. So it's been... I'm a little tired because they have me up and walking the halls and everything. So, but it's good. I have very little pain, but I just want to say that all the stories you guys shared really lifted my spirits, and I even it makes me choke up because it's so kind. So many people went through it. But look at this thing.
That's only half of it.
It's a real deal. Split me open for real. And the leg is pretty messed up, but apparently the legs were much worse before with old operations. So advancements in that regard have made the legs much less like traumatized from the whole thing. But today is Monday.
Yep.
It's hard to keep track of the days. Surgery was Friday morning as planned. Oh.
What do you remember? Do you remember much after?
Yeah, Friday was really weird. They had me on a lot of drugs, and I still felt a lot of pain despite being on a lot of drugs. But they said the day after was going to be the worst, and it's kind of emotional for me to talk about because it was really difficult the second day. Mm-hmm. That was the day they said would be their hardest. It was so hard.
Especially nighttime, huh?
Daytime, nighttime. There's so much pain. If anything went wrong, like if the nurse was slow in getting the pain meds administered, and the pain is constantly going up, you know?
Yeah.
They bring it down, but it's like, as soon as you feel it on the move, I'm hitting that button. It's like, okay, it's starting to go up. But by the time they bring it, it's like so high.
Yeah.
So if they like hesitate or get distracted, I think that one nurse got distracted. I think it's like almost unbearable.
But Sunday was a little better.
Saturday to Sunday was like...
You got your drains removed?
So a lot of the pain was coming from 3 tubes that were going into my lungs. So they were coming out of here, and they were just like, they caused shortness of breath. And luckily I don't panic, you know, because I could see people panicking from that. So it's very unsettling. And
they made me leave for that.
So I'm not sitting around crying all day. It's just when we talk about it.
I know, it's so interesting.
Yeah.
It's like you start to process it, I think.
Most of the nurses are joking with us and keeping us uplifted. And
the hospital's been amazing.
Yeah. The doctors have all been fantastic. And but that thing, they told me, when you get that out, you're going to notice immediate difference. That came out yesterday. And when it came out, they basically opened up some, like, I didn't even look. I couldn't look.
It was open, and then what happens is they pull the tubes out.
They have the stitchers pre-suited.
And they tighten them up.
So they pull them out, and then they just tighten them up.
Those huge tubes, like a lot.
It was so big. And the lady said, okay, when I count to 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to hold your breath. And did 1, 2, 3. She pulled it out. It felt like getting disemboweled. It felt like it was coming from so deep. I don't know, it just felt like a lot came out. These tubes they felt so long, they probably weren't long at all. And I just looked at the nurse and said, I couldn't breathe for like 40 seconds.
Wow.
Like your body tightens up from shock, you know? But that's over, so that's something in my, what's this called? The carotid artery or whatever. I just call it the jugular, but They had a IV there, they had IV here, they had IV there, they had IVs almost everywhere.
Well, and not only that, but you have an incision in your growing from the angiogram as well.
I don't even feel that anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
gnarly,
like-
I'm not going to lie.
That's like not even that's just a flesh wound at this point.
And the legs are
The
pretty.
catheter was not a good time.
No.
We had, the only light side of the catheter is you don't have to get up to pee, but it was a whole another source of discomfort, and taking that thing out was a nightmare.
But
A
today,
nightmare on wheels.
you had breathing treatments.
They
And
said it's always worse for the men. I've been getting breathing treatments 3 times a day, sometimes at midnight, and respiratory therapy, physical therapy.
well, we moved out of ICU yesterday in the
Yeah.
early evening, and then we came up to back to the cardiac unit, right?
Yeah.
I got to sleep over, or I
Yeah,
don't.
Jana got to sleep here tonight,
I
which
wasn't.
is very comforting for me. Wasn't so comfortable for her, but it was good for me. And but really, along all the way, all the doctors and like the uppity ups around here, they're just telling me how lucky I am. You know, they're just like, you could not be here. Like the danger was real. You were that close. And so
It's a miracle, really.
it's a miracle. And I just want to say, like, I think I said it in the last one, but the last one was a lot of different, because I was having a lot of very fearful of what was to come. Now it's a lot of this emotion is relief.
Yeah.
So that the worst is over, it's relief. And but you know, like I was feeling something for a full year, maybe longer. But I remember the locker I had with the black and yellow totes when the gentleman passed away. That was a pretty good sized locker, and I remember clearing that out at the end and running out of time. And there was a lot of stuff, and I remember pushing myself, really pushing myself. And towards the end, I remember thinking, I'm feeling like my heart is racing here, and this does not feel normal. This feels almost dangerous. So I remember that the first time. I've had it several times since then, but usually only under extreme exertion. Yeah, but this recent, you know, like I was explaining the 5 days before, I was at the flea market and felt like I had to sit down all of a sudden. I don't ever usually sit down. So I felt like I don't feel good. I need to sit down, and sat down. Now it's been happening since that time. It's been happening every time I exert myself, just a little bit. So I just want to share those symptoms with you guys, because if any of you are feeling the same, please go get checked out. So, like, just go see a doctor. And
Even though it's scary.
it's very scary. I hate the doctors. I feel like I'm gonna get sick if I go to the doctor, because there's sick people at the doctors. Usually come out worse than you go in. But in this case, it's not gonna fix itself. It would never have fixed itself. I would have kicked over dead at some point and maybe not have been able to be saved.
Thank goodness
So,
you had the aspirin
They
and
explained to
you
me,
went.
yeah, they explained to me that emergency heart surgery is far worse than open heart surgery, because here they went in with a plan as opposed to just trying to save my life.
But the fact that you had such full blockages in all three is
All 3.
insane.
Yeah. So supposedly I might come out a little bit smarter. We'll see. Jury's out on that. Supposedly I might come out with more energy, clarity. So we'll see. Our son said, sounds like that movie Limitless. You know,
Griffin
pop
said
a
that,
pill
yeah.
and you're automatically like better than you were. So we'll see if that has some sort of an effect. It'll obviously take me a while just to get back up, because the nurse said having this surgery like erases all your stamina, and you're basically like completely weak. You have to now work back up. So I won't know those effects until I get back to it.
Let's tell everyone you have a 10-pound limit weight of lifting for quite some time.
That's a joke.
So I think when they said that, I was like, his coffee cup weighs that much.
Yeah.
So, new diet. Got that today. And what's
But
this
also,
week?
just to let everyone know, to reiterate, I said it before, no family history of this. There's a few, family members in the extremities, like my dad's uncle or a nephew of my parents or something, right?
Yeah, but nothing close.
No immediate. And not so many that you'd say, oh, there's a pattern there. There's no pattern. I don't have high cholesterol. I don't have high blood pressure. We take my blood pressure. There's none of those. I obviously don't drink. I don't smoke. Could I get more exercise? Yes. Do I not get exercise? No, I get a lot of exercise. Obviously, I could get more exercise with the right exercise. Could I eat better? Yes, absolutely, I could eat better. But do I eat terrible? I don't. Before I went on my weight loss plan, I definitely did. And me personally, just in my heart, I feel like the damage I did back then, eating too much fast food, eating just garbage, probably accounted more for this than anything recent. And the doctors did say that this is something that was not 1 to 2 months in the making. It
Years.
was 1 to 2 years or longer. So I just want to share with you guys what we learned from this, and then encourage you that if you have one of my closest friends says he's experiencing these issues.
Yeah.
So we need to get him encouraged to get in there and get himself checked out, because if anything's to come out of this, if there's a reason this was God's plan to give me this because of my, exposure through social media, to send a message to somebody else or 2 other people or 100 other people, that maybe they could be saved too.
Heart health, man.
Yeah.
I'm turkey trotting on Thanksgiving. What's the weeks looking like for you though? This week, what do we got going on? Do you think you'll get out of here on Wednesday maybe?
So they said probably Wednesday. So I'll be home for Thanksgiving, but obviously Thanksgiving is gonna suck for me. So I'll probably just be in bed all day, or at home. But
you'll be thankful.
I'm thankful right now. Even if I'm here on Thanksgiving, I'll be thankful.
Yeah.
Just thankful to be on this earth, not have to meet Jesus too soon. I wasn't ready. So, but hopefully Thanksgiving close to the family. And and I'm so happy their Thanksgiving's not completely ruined. They can also be relieved and enjoy. And then Gianna is gonna get back to the auctions, the Whatnot auctions on Friday. So I hope you guys go to join her. Maybe she'll have more updates, but I'm sure you could tell, I was already tired coming into this, but because I just had 2 hours of activity, which they don't normally do. So that's a lot for me, I'm saying. So I'm really tired, but I'm not up to doing very much right now. I got the little hiccups. But Gianna's going to be doing the Whatnot on Friday, so we can have a Black Friday sale. So maybe she'll have some more updates for you guys if you want to tune in and buy some stuff. Of course, we need to keep our business going because that's our livelihood too. And I'm not much use in here, so she's going to be doing it. And she's been learning how to pack and ship, huh, Jar?
Oh, I've been packing, and anyone that ordered last week, I've been slowly packing it all. So I think I'll finish it today.
Yeah, if you guys bought from us last week, obviously we had a little delay in getting stuff out, but she's almost completed it. So thank you for that, Jen. She has had some help, but it's mostly been her learning and doing it, figuring it out. So,
which under normal circumstances is easy, but when you're here,
yeah, yeah, it's hard for her because she doesn't want to be there. She's been here most every moment she can to be with me. It's been very important to me to have her here. So,
I'm just thankful to everyone because so many people have been praying. There's been thousands.
Yeah.
And if you haven't gone back to everyone, he has not had his phone or checked email because it's too much for him right now.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, I haven't had my phone in days. I just don't have the energy to look at it. I haven't picked it up at anything. But also just to let you guys know, before I went in, those comments and prayers that you were sending me, I sent those to also my kids, especially the youngest ones, because they were very fearful. And I sent it to them, trying to give them a little bit of peace and a little bit of, sharing the how many people were praying for us.
Well,
and I think it made them feel a little better too.
Well, the night before we all prayed over you too, all the kids.
Yeah.
That was really special.
In the hotel room, all the kids are there.
Or in the hospital. I wish it was a hotel.
Yeah, I said hotel room.
That's good.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Very nice.
And your parents have been here nonstop too. My parents have been helping. So super thankful. Lots of people offered to do meals and we put that up and we're just thankful for everything. So
I'm very blessed in so many ways.
Anything else you want to say?
No.
All right.
I don't think so. Thanks guys for hanging with us. We're still trying to get videos out. I know that seems a little trivial at this point, but when you have a business, it's not just you that relies on the business, it's our family. It's also our editor. He's helps us out so much, and he's working on the next one. That should be out soon, so you guys can enjoy that. Obviously, it's not me. I'm not back to full health. This was shot weeks ago, but thank you, Brandon, for getting that out. And I'm gonna be sitting in my bed watching it. So
And every
look
single
forward to that,
person you've known since birth has reached out. It's so very kind.
Well, a large part of our personal circle is found out through the videos. Also, because we just haven't had time to reach out to everybody.
No.
Yeah, this all came so suddenly, and the first day was like processing.
We're still
It's
processing.
surreal. Yeah, we kind of are still processing.
It's shocking.
Even though it's done, I got this big gaping wound in my chest. Still doesn't seem real. You know, seems weird. But yeah, never thought it'd be me. Literally 2 months ago, I was telling Jenna, I was healthy as a horse. I tell the girls, someone hits me with the car, it better be a good car, because it's gonna take something big to take me down. I'm not going down easy. Turns out it's just some very small blood vessels getting clogged up. It took me all the way down almost. So crazy to think about. Life's funny, but that's God's plan.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks everybody. We really appreciate all of you, and I just can't say enough how much those comments and prayers really did help. It really did. All right, we'll be back soon. Jan will be on Friday. Come over and see her, and hopefully I'll have an update before long.
You need a rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest.
All right.